Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to sit down and film my first official vintage decor haul video. I have done other like garage sale and thrifting kind of videos in the past, but it has been so many years, so long. And then this past year I have been saving up stuff for videos for so long, for literally almost 10 months, since we are at the end of September. But I have in this video included, I have Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, but the only holiday that you will not find in this video is going to be Christmas, for a very specific reason, because I have probably 4 videos worth of Christmas vintage stuff that I have been collecting since January. So yeah, those are gonna be like 4 standalone videos. So definitely stay tuned. But this one, I was able to combine all of the other holidays into one big vintage decor haul video, and I'm so excited to share them with you. I don't really want to do like weekly or monthly videos just because I feel like I don't always like find enough stuff for those kinds of things, but because I have been kind of collecting this stuff through this year to kind of save up and show you guys what I kind of want to pick up and what I want to kind of start collecting, that's why I've kind of waited literally 9, almost 10 months to share these items with you. And again, like I said, I don't find things all the time, so it would really be very inconsistent if I were to film like that. So anyway, yes, okay, enough blabbering. I have so many amazing vintage items that I cannot wait to share with you. And again, please stay tuned if you love Christmas, because I have like so many things to share with you. And yeah, I've been going to my like monthly flea markets. I've been going to antique stores, garage sales, thrift stores, like you name it. I've been going to so many certain and different kinds of places to find these specific and certain items. That's why I said certain before. Anyway, there we go. Makes sense now. Anyway, so yeah, lots of Christmas stuff coming very soon. But for now, this video is going to be all of the other holidays. So without further ado, let's get into my first official vintage decor haul video. So I'm going to kind of go in calendar order of the holidays. So we're going to start off with Valentine's Day. I do have one little bit of that. And then I do have an item kind of later on that could be used for either this or another holiday. So I'll show you that in a minute. But starting off with my like main Valentine's Day goodies, I picked up some really fun vintage Valentine's Day Valentines. So I found these at an estate sale earlier this year for anywhere from like $2 to $3 for this whole stack. So I'll kind of show you one by one what they look like. But these would be super cute to frame or put in like a little like scrapbook of some sort. And they're just so fun and vintage. I just think they're so cute. So this one says, "I can't bear it." And it's a little boy in like a bear costume. "Unless you'll be mine, Valentine." So this one says made in the USA. It doesn't really give a year on it. This one says, "Don't say your line is busy." Again, also made in the USA. Super cute. There's like 2 girls talking to each other on the phone. Very cute. And then this one says, "Say it, chop chop, will you be mine? I love you, Valentine." And again, same thing, made in the USA. These don't say a brand on them, but they all say made in the USA at the bottom. And then it says 4 out of 5, but all of them have said 4 out of 5. So I don't really know what that means, but I still think it's cute nonetheless. So here's what that one looks like. Very fun. And then this one is like in a little envelope all by itself. And this one says, "I love you, my Valentine, you can't duck it." So there's like 2 cute little ducks. And of course, a lot of these do have folds in them. So like you can see there's like a fold there and a fold up here. So they must have been folded at some point, but I don't want to do that and create even more wear and tear. But again, this one says, "You can't duck it, I love you, my Valentine." And this one is so super cute as well. Very fun. I'm going to put that back in a little special envelope. I don't know why it was in there, but I'm just going to put it right back. And then this one says, "To a nice teacher, you are tops with me, be my Valentine." So this one, of course, would have been for your teacher. That's super cute. This one looks like it's never been folded or used. And then this one maybe might have had a second half at some point. But this says, "Be my love." Maybe "Be my love train," because there's like a little train with a bunch of flowers. This one is kind of I like the other ones better, but it was a part of the set, so there's that one. And then this one is like the most perfect one out of all of them. This one says, "Just for you," and it's one of those like little cheesy Valentine's Day hearts, and it has a very adorable little baby Cupid right down here. So this one is super fun. And again, I think I paid either $2 or $3 for this whole stack, which is a really good deal. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have for Valentine's Day. I do have one more item, like I said earlier, that you could use for Valentine's Day, but we recently used it for one of our holidays this past summer. So I'll show you that and I'll be sure to point that out. But for now, that is that. Let's move on to St. Patrick's Day. So my first little St. Patrick's Day item is from a thrift store. The tag on the bottom says $2.98. I don't know if when I bought this, if it was on sale. With this specific thrift store that I go to, there's like different colored tags, and like each day, each one is like a specific like percentage off. So sometimes it'll be like white, yellow, green, and that's 25, 50, and 75% off, or it'll be orange, white, and blue, or red, and whatever other color the sign says for the day. So, but yeah, I can't really remember what I actually paid for this, but the tag does say $2.98. So this is what it looks like. It's this little leprechaun planter type thing, and this looks like something that maybe might have come from like a floral shop at some point, where you could like pay for like a little plant to be put in here and then, you know, give it to somebody. But that's just kind of what it looks like, because inside it does have like some discoloring. You can't really see it, but it certainly looks like there might have been a plant in there at some point. And there's no brand on the bottom either. Like here's the little tag from the thrift store, but there's nothing on the bottom as far as like what company produced this. So that was kind of my first thought, is that it came from a floral shop, and then was just like donated at some point. But I still thought it was really cute. You could certainly put candies in here. You could put so many other little things in here for decoration, and yeah, it'd be super cute. You could put like those little like candy coins. It'd be really, really fun. So there's so many possibilities with this, and it was like $3, if not less than that. So anyway, that's why I picked this little guy up. So my next little St. Patrick's Day items came in a set of 2. They're these super cool like little coffee cups, and they both just say Irish coffee on them with like a little shamrock on top. They say the exact same thing on the reverse side, but I did find these at my thrift store. They were $1.98 for the set. Again, I don't know if I paid the full $2 or if they were on clearance that day, or if there was like a little sale going on. I couldn't really tell you, because again, can't really remember, but again, it was either $2, if not less than that. But I thought these would be super cute. You could put some like little fake grass in here, maybe like a little leprechaun or something like that, maybe some greenery of some sort, and just kind of use them for decoration. And yeah, I don't know, I just thought they were cute. They're like that white milk glass, but then they also have like that little printing on them with the fun little gold rim around the top of the glass. So I thought these were cute. Again, I don't really know what I'm going to do with them right now. They are still attached. But yeah, I'll probably just wrap these up, pack them away, and then come up with an idea at some point down the road. Stuttering over my words. That is such a cute look. But anyway, again, I still thought they were fun. There's so many possibilities that you could do with these little guys. And yeah, $2, if not less. So moving right into Easter, this next item I picked up at the Sacramento Vintage Fair flea market thing that they do every single month downtown. But this little item is so super cute. It is a gold paper mache bunny rabbit. It looks like one of those chocolate rabbits that's wrapped in gold foil. The only thing I don't really care for, of course, is the red eye, but I feel like I can get over that. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I love like the gold look, and then of course kind of like that worn look as well. There is kind of some like of course wear and tear from like the paint and stuff like that from over the years, but I believe that this was marked 10, and I think I got it for either $7 or $8. But yeah, it's really cute. It's super fun, and it's super paper mache, and yeah, there was like a vintage sale that I went to, and there was a bunch of these there, but they were just a little overpriced. And then that same company took them and then sold them, like they bought out what the person was selling, or what the estate sale was selling for the person. They bought out their stuff and then of course sold it at like the little vintage fair thing. So I remember seeing this there, and I think it was like either $15 or whatever. And then again, it was like $10 at the sale, and then I got it for either $7 or $8. So again, super, super cute. I love it. I love like that little vintage feel to it. And again, I feel like I got a good deal. So yes, that's that. Moving on. So these next 2 Easter items I actually picked up for my mom at this same vintage fair that they do every month in Sacramento. But this is an adorable little Easter egg cup, and it's this really fun, adorable green bird. But then of course the top is open for an egg. So it'd be really cool to find like a full set of these, or have like multiple of like different colors. I think it'd be really fun. But this is stamped Japan on the bottom, which is something that I certainly look for when I am like looking for like the vintage stuff, just because I feel like that Japan look is just so adorable, and you can just tell when an item was produced in Japan a long time ago. You can just tell by like their facial features and things like that. I haven't even talked about this stuff on my channel, so I feel kind of weird just like springing this video on you. But I do collect like a lot of the made in Japan figurines, and this is one of them. So I thought this was cute. I didn't want to keep it for myself. Green is my mom's color, but I thought it was cute nonetheless, and I still had to pick it up. So I picked up this little guy for $4. Thought that was a good little deal. But again, I do want to find more of these to complete her little set and maybe have like a full table setting of these little bird egg cups. So again, this was my next little Easter item. So I do have one more that I picked up for my mom, of course. And again, that was also Easter. So let me grab that item really quickly. So I found this next little item, and I thought my mom had to have this because she loves floral prints so much. And this just looked like it would look so adorable with all of her other Easter decor. But I found this at that same little vintage flea market thing or fair, whatever you want to call it. But this is just what it looks like. It looks like one of those made in Japan figurines, but there's no markings, there's no stampings, no stickers on the bottom or anything like that. So maybe this was like a left-in or a Napco or whatever, and then somebody just removed the tag or it fell off over the years. There's literally nothing on the bottom, but I paid $6 for this little thing, and it's just this cute little girl dressed up as a bunny pushing this little egg wheelbarrow thing or whatever. And then at the top, it kind of has like these little faux cracks to make it look like the egg was cracked. And you could put like little candies or little things in there. But I just love all of the details. Like these little flowers are kind of a really fun peachy orange coral color. And then there's that really fun kind of gold metallic trim around here. And then the little girl itself, she has like more of like a magenta polka dot design all over her little bunny outfit, and she's got little gold shoes right here in the front. So everything is just very, very cute and super dainty, of course, but I just thought that this would match my mom's Easter decor stuff more than mine, and I just loved it. It was too cute to leave it there, so I thought that she would get a good little kick out of this, and it would certainly look cute with all of her other little goodies. So again, this is that next little Easter item. That's all I have for Easter, but I do have quite a bit for 4th of July and then also for Halloween as well. So yes, anyway, here's that item. Super, super cute. And again, I paid $6 for this thing for my mom. So for my birthday this year, I just really wanted to go shopping at antique stores, and we decided to try a new one out in Roseville, if you are familiar with the Sacramento area. But we went to this really, really big antique store out there, and it was interesting because there was so much stuff, but I feel like there wasn't a lot of stuff that I would purchase. But I did pick up two things. They were 4th of July decor. It was the most random thing. I was buying 4th of July decor on my birthday in May, which is just so odd. I was mostly looking for cute Christmas stuff and things like that that people kind of leave in their booths all year long. But I was buying 4th of July decor, so it's a little random, but they're still really, really cute nonetheless. So this first item is probably the largest. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I do have one very large 4th of July item, but as far as like, you know, decor for like your hutch or shelves or anything like that, this one was a little bit bigger. So I paid $12 for this metal drum thing that is 4th of July. So it has these really fun vintage images all the way around it. Super cute. There's like kids playing the drums, playing the little flute or piccolo thing or whatever. Like these little kids with a cannon. Why do the kids have the cannon? That's also very alarming now that I think about it. Kids should not have fire and cannons in their possession. But it just says 4th of July greetings all the way around it. Here's a flag and like two teenage boys, again, with explosive devices. And yeah, then it just kind of has like this really fun kind of metal wiring all the way around the drum. So this is really fun. I don't know, like I just was not expecting to find this, but I just really kind of fell in love with it. Again, super random, but it's perfect for like little displays. You could put some figurines up here, kind of decorate it a little bit. And yeah, it was so super cute. So I didn't want to like pack it away. So I was like, Mom, let's put this in your decor this year so I could actually look at it. So we did, and it looked really, really fun on her hutch. But after 4th of July was over, I said, thank you, that's mine, I'll take that back. Don't even think about packing that away with all of your 4th of July decor. But anyway, here is my new little metal drum, my 4th of July metal drum, super random. And again, I paid $12 for this at an antique store. So if you know any information about this, let me know, because there are no markings or anything in sight on this thing. So anyway, yeah, it could be completely a reproduction for all I know, and it probably is, but that's okay, it's still cute. So yes, there's that. Moving on. So this item is the next item that I picked up on my birthday. It's so random and it makes literally no sense. This was either $3 or $4 at that same antique store, but it's just like a little tube of some sort. It kind of does make like a No, I don't think it's supposed to be that. But it looks like one of those little kaleidoscope tubes, but it is certainly not that. There's nothing in here that is kaleidoscopy about this. But I thought this was cute. I thought it could look like a firework, and you could like add some little things coming out of the top. There is like a hole, so you could put like some little fake like frilly, you know, firework type things in here and just kind of make it look like a firework tube or whatever. So I thought this was interesting. It's super random. Like I said, it's kind of like that very hard cardboard and then metal details on this thing. But yeah, I don't know what this is from. So if you know any information about this, let me know, because yeah, I certainly cannot figure it out, and it's very random. But I thought it'd be a cute piece of decor for 4th of July. So that's why I picked it up. Again, it's still super cute. I love it. And this same booth, which I might want to go back for, the same booth also was like selling like old Quaker oatmeal containers. And I thought those were so cute. That was such a fun little thing to see and for people to use in their like 4th of July decor, because they are so patriotic and festive. So if he does have some, the next time I go back, I might pick some up, because they're fun just to kind of put in the back of all your other decor items and set things up in front of them. And it's just kind of something unexpected, because again, those containers were so much older than like the stuff you see nowadays. Like there was some good wear and tear on there, and those would be kind of fun to use in my decorating. So anyway, yes, here is my little 4th of July tube that makes literally no sense. So let's keep going, because I do have a lot more 4th of July. So this next item actually is not vintage at all, but I did find it at my local Goodwill. This was 69 cents, and I know for a fact these are not 69 cents at Party City, but it is this large jumbo roll of red, white, and blue streamers. So I could probably take this out of the bag, but the reason why I picked this up, first off, it looks so cool. I think streamers are like one of the funniest little like party decorations. But my thought with this is that I could put this on top of that little drum. So let me show you what that would look like. I'm going to leave it in the packaging, but nonetheless, you could put it like up here and then also put like another little display thing up here and just really add to like the little patriotic display piece. So that's why I decided to pick this up. Again, I found this at Goodwill for 69 cents. It's like written right there on the back. But again, I think that these things usually are anywhere from like $3 to $5 for these jumbo rolls of streamers. I should know these prices because we decorate for everyone's birthdays, and every time somebody is hired or whatever at my job, we decorate their cubicles. So yeah, I should probably know how much these are, but I know for a fact that they're not 69 cents. So that's why I decided to pick this up, was to use it for my 4th of July decor. So yes, there is that. It is not vintage again, but it is a good idea to help kind of build and like project that vintage vibe within your decor. So moving on. So this next item was also 69 cents at Goodwill, but it is just like this little glass bell. It says USA. I don't know how vintage this is, but it looks kind of old. Maybe it's a reproduction. Again, I don't really know, but it's super cute. I love it. I think this would be really fun, just kind of sitting in a hutch of some sort or on like a little shelf and display. Like this would be cute on top of the streamers, which are on top of the little drum tin thing. Like the whole thing would just be super, super cute. So the little thing inside of here does look glass, like a little tinker thing. So anyway, yeah, there's nothing on the back except for the little price that Goodwill writes in like whiteboard markers. So I'll have to clean that off. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it'd be a cute little touch for all my 4th of July decor. So not much more to say about a bell. So this next item I actually also found at Goodwill. This was $2.49, and it is just a white glass ceramic Statue of Liberty bust thing. But yeah, it's cute. It's like kind of unexpected. It's kind of more like fancy looking, like historical, I guess would be a good term to use for this. But what's really funny about this is when I was younger, I was obsessed with like America stuff. Like every time I saw the flag, I'd have to stop and say like the Pledge of Allegiance, and I collected like all of the America Hallmark ornaments when I was a kid. Like my grandma's like, what ornaments do you want? I was like, the America ones. Like it's a very random like stage that I went through as a child, collecting all of the America themed stuff. But I do have quite a few Statue of Liberty ornaments. I've never been to the Statue of Liberty. Hopefully, maybe in the near future, I'll get to see her in person. But yeah, just kind of funny that I was like obsessed with her at such a young age. So when I found this, I was like, oh, that's cute. That's a fun little touch. It's not overly red, white, and blue and patriotic, but it would look really cute amongst all of my other 4th of July decor. So again, this would also look cute on top of the drum with that little weird firework thing in the back on top of the like streamer stuff. So Anyway, I thought it was really cute. Again, from Goodwill for $2.49, and yeah, kind of random, but also really fun to add to my 4th of July decor. So this next little item is the one that I said you could use for Valentine's Day, but we also used it for 4th of July decor this year. So this is what it looks like. It's one of those fun little Japan figurines. This one is stamped Japan right here, but she kind of just looks like a little 50s girl, like a little sock hop with the cute little capris, the white shirt, and the little red shoes. So I thought this would be fun for either of those holidays. It looks really cute with all of the other 4th of July decor this year. But like, look at how cute she is, just being sassy, holding her foot up in the air. Like, it's just kind of a very unexpected pose, but it's still so super cute. So again, she could be used for really, you know, any of those kinds of holidays. I wouldn't really use her for Christmas because there's no really red and green on her. And I have a lot of other Christmas figurines to share with you. I'm so excited for that video, or for those videos, I should say. So I'm going to contain my excitement, but anyway, nonetheless, she's super cute. I believe I paid about $2 for her at a garage sale or an estate sale. And yeah, she was very unexpected. She was like in the kitchen, which was very random, but she does need to be cleaned up a little bit more. She's a little dusty, and she's got some little markings on her. So we'll clean her up in the near future before I pack her away. But anyway, I still thought she was cute. A fun little find for only $2. So this next item I actually got from an estate sale, but my mom and sister were the ones that went to the estate sale. I actually saw the listing for the estate sale online. Wow, estate sale, so many times we get it. I saw the posting online on a website, and they had a bunch of pictures, and I saw this guy, and it looks like something that my great-grandpa used to have when I was younger. But this one is the plastic version. The one that my great-grandpa had was like a very like heavy metal. It was like not heavy metal like rock music, but like heavy like metal type of material. It was, I don't even know. It was metal. Okay, there we go. It was very, very heavy, but it was something that I loved seeing like growing up. And so this one is literally the exact same thing, but just the plastic one. So I picked this one up. I don't know if I'll ever find one like the one that my great grandpa had, but that's why I decided I wanted this one. So this was $8, and this is what it looks like. It's an Uncle Sam coin bank, and basically you put your coin in his hand. I should have brought a coin in here. You put the coin in his hand, you push the button, his bag opens, and he drops the coin into his own money bag, just like the good old Uncle Sam does when tax season comes around. But yeah, so anyway, it's still super cute nonetheless. I don't know the year on this. There's not really any other like markings. Oh, it does say made in Hong Kong. Okay, there's that. And then it says copyright JSNY. So JS New York, I don't know, something like that. Jeffree Star. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyway, it's still really, really cute nonetheless. So again, maybe in the future, I'll be able to find a really heavy metal one. I'll refrain from doing the little rock fingers. But yeah, it's still super cute. But anyway, yeah, I picked him up for $8 at an estate sale via my mom and sister. So thank you guys for that. But yeah, so here's my little Uncle Sam coin bank. Maybe I should grab a coin, or maybe I should just continue with the video. I'm sure you get the point. Moving on. So my last 4th of July item, I actually picked it up from a local antique picker. Basically, this guy owns like this big warehouse barn thing, and he like pretty much buys like dead people's estate sales, like homes and like storage units, and he'll go out and find like vintage stuff and then sell them at his shop. But I found this there, and what's so funny about this is I follow a lot of vintage people online, and there's this woman I follow in Oregon, and she actually posted like her whole, I think she's in Oregon, or she on the East Coast. Shoot. No, I can't remember. I follow so many of them. But she basically posted like her whole like front window was decorated for 4th of July, like inside her home. And she had one of these in the window. And then when I saw that he had one for sale, because he'll post like on some antique Facebook pages or whatever. And so when I saw that he had one, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the exact same one. I have to get it. So I went out to his shop. I asked him online how much, you know, he wanted for it. So that's why I decided to go out there. He wanted $15 for this, which I thought was a great deal, because this is in great shape. It's really, really fun. It is a vintage blow mold decoration, but it is very thin and very narrow, but it is a plastic blow mold Uncle Sam decorative piece. But this is just what it looks like. So you could put sand in here to kind of weigh it down. Oh, there's markings on here. Oh, this isn't that vintage. This is from 1996. That would make me vintage. Yeah, 1996. That's a bummer. I thought this guy was super old. Oh, anyway, that's okay. It's still really cute nonetheless. 1996, Union Products Incorporated, Leo Minstep, Massachusetts, and a bunch of numbers. Oh, there's a label on the bottom. partially fill with stand for stability. Thank you. For indoor or outdoor use. Union products, blah, blah, blah. Number 6188, Uncle Sam. Well, he and I are only 5 years in an age difference, so we can be vintage together. How's that? But yeah, I still think he's super cute nonetheless. I don't think that this is the actual flag that he came with because this looks way too new, way newer than 1996 because you know how long ago that was. But yeah, I still think he's really fun nonetheless. I paid $15 for him. He's really fun and very tall and very skinny. But anyway, I love my little Uncle Sam blow mold, plastic blow mold type thing. I keep saying thing. Me and my coworkers joke all the time about the word thing, but I feel like now it's just something funny to say. So I know the word is thing, I promise. People are going to come for me. So anyway, I still think he's really, really cute. And he's got some little wear and tear, just like we all do. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, that's my last 4th of July item. Let's move on to Halloween next. I don't have any Thanksgiving stuff, but I do have some Halloween stuff. So, okay, we'll do that. And then you'll have to stay tuned for the Christmas stuff because I have so much of it. So, okay, that is that. Let's keep moving on with this video. So my first little Halloween type item is this really adorable jack-o'-lantern pumpkin head bowl thing. I found this literally yesterday at an antique store, sidewalk sale. They basically have like vendors set up outside. This was $2. I thought this was so fun. It is ceramic, but my idea for this was not to use it as a candy bowl, but I think it'd be really fun to take like a black bottle brush tree kind of decorated for Halloween and kind of stick it in the top and then have the tree coming out of the head of the jack-o'-lantern. I just thought it'd be really, really fun, but that's what my like mind went to first when I saw this. It's really cute and I love like this little vintage feel that it has. Again, I don't know the year on this or anything like that, but I for some reason have a feeling that these eyes do glow in the dark. I can't really tell, but they do kind of look like glow-in-the-dark paint, so I don't think that this is that old, but it is a fun, cute little reproduction if it is like a newer type item. But yeah, anyway, I still think it's really, really fun. Again, I found this for $2. This was such a good deal at this like little sidewalk antique sale. So anyway, yeah, that's my new little pumpkin head bowl thing. Anyway, so there's that. Let's keep going. So my next little item I actually picked up yesterday as well. It was at that same little antique sidewalk sale, but it was from a different vendor. But this is just what it looks like. This is certainly not vintage. I can tell that this is a reproduction. It's a newer type item, but this was $4 from this little sale. You know, I should take that little tag off around his neck. And I'll just show you what it looks like. But again, this looks like something that might have been sold at, oopsie, at Hobby Lobby. I just dropped the tag, but you can see that there was a label on there at some point. But yeah, it's still really, really cute nonetheless. It certainly is vintage inspired, but it is like a little boy witch, which you don't see a lot. You usually see like little girl witches. I just thought it was really fun. So he has like a little witch's hat with a jack-o'-lantern on it, and this looks like a little jack-o'-lantern cauldron that he's stirring the pot like all of us. And then there is a little black cat right here as well. So this is kind of covered with glittery, kind of clear confetti glitter stuff. Confetti glitter, that's a cute term. That doesn't exist. But yeah, it's still really, really cute. He's very thin, so it's also kind of odd, but it's a fun little piece of decor. So I still thought he was cute nonetheless. And again, I found him for $4 at an antique sidewalk sale literally less than 24 hours ago. Actually, no, probably a little bit more than 24 hours ago. I love it. So these next 4 items I actually found at the Sacramento Antique Fair. They were each $1. I found a set of 4, therefore $4. But they are these really fun, clear, like coffee cups, and they just have this really fun vintage Halloween design all the way around it. And I just thought it was really cute. But what I didn't realize that I already had an item that matched these literally identically. I'll show you that in a minute, but I just wanted to show you these first. So I found these, like I said, for $4, and they're just so fun. There's like a little scarecrow, a black cat, a little boy in a devil's outfit, a little angel costume girl, a witch, a pumpkin, a little skeleton, and a ghost. And there's like a little bat here, a moon, and then another bat right there. So again, I'll kind of try and hold this so you can see the design without a glare. I also might try and insert some pictures of these just because they are really fun, and I love the tiny little details that the camera doesn't always kind of catch. So my sister's in the room with me. She's going to hand me the other 3 so you can see the little set of 4. But I just thought they were so fun. And again, for $4 for a set of 4, I thought was a really, really good deal. So yes, there are those 2, and then here are the other 2. So I don't know, maybe I'll put little things in them, like a little display, or I don't know what I'll end up doing with them. Maybe just kind of hanging them on like a little mug holder thing in the kitchen for Halloween time would be fun. But in the meantime, I thought they were really, really, really fun find for only $1 each. So again, I love these little guys, and I think it is so funny how these match another thing that I already had. So I'll grab that. It'll all kind of make sense in a minute, but I knew I loved these for a reason. So anyway, super cute. Okay, moving on. So this next item I actually got for free. So basically my local antique store was having like a little sidewalk sale this past summer, and one of the vendors was like just trying to get rid of stuff, and she's like, I'm literally about to take all of this to Goodwill. What do you want? You can have whatever you want. And I've purchased from her before. We kind of know who she is. She's basically at my local antique store. If you have like a booth or you are like a vendor there, you do have to work like a certain amount of hours at the store. So we know her from just shopping there. And again, like I said, we've purchased things from her before. So when I said, are you sure everything's free? Like I can't pay. She's like, no, just buy stuff from my booth. You know where it is. As just like a little thank you. So again, I only picked up a couple things just because I didn't feel like I needed everything, and you know, she was donating it, so that's also, you know, a good cause as well. So this is what I got for free. It's literally the exact same pattern that are on those cups. So when I got home, I like put the 2 together, and I was like, it's the exact same pattern. Like literally everything is the exact same. So starting off, there's a scarecrow, black cat, devil, angel, a little ghost with a top hat, a moon, some bats, freaking bats. And that was a Vine reference if you didn't know. And there's like a little witch here, the giant jack-o'-lantern right here, and then the skeleton and ghost with more bats at the top. So the lid is plastic, but the jar is glass. So again, I don't know much about this. I don't think that there's... No, it just says Carlton Glass, USA. So I don't know how old this is, but it certainly has that fun vintage Halloween pattern on it. That's so super cute. I just love that it's literally the exact same as the mugs. So can I have one of those, please? Thank you, Kaylin. So yeah, again, literally the exact same, but just in the mug form and then in the big jug form, mug and jug. So maybe I'll put candy in this. Maybe I'll just put like fun little filler stuff or little beads or something, who knows. But it's a really fun giant jar with that really fun vintage Halloween print all the way around it. So again, I love these. Those were $4 for the mugs, and then this was free, like I said. So super, super cute. So anyway, here's that. I do have a couple more items that I picked up at an estate sale that are Halloween themed, and then this video will be over and you'll have to wait for all of the Christmas goodies. You guys have no idea. Like, I am a Christmas girl through and through, and all of these vintage goodies that I've been finding all year have just been making me like just so eager for Christmas. So, okay, enough blabbering. Let me grab my last little Halloween items. So my next 3 items are all vintage noisemakers. Like I said, I found these at an estate sale this past summer. The same one that had the paper mache bunny. And these were all marked $15 each. And I was like, that was a lot of money. But she did come down to $7 each on these. So I still got a pretty good deal. It was like the last day of the sale, so I knew she kind of knew that they were not going to sell at that point. But I did get this really fun vintage Halloween bell. And it does kind of need to be tightened, but the print on it is so fun. There's like witches and jack-o'-lanterns and black cats and just really, really cute stuff all the way around it. There's some stars, some bats, some more witches on their broomsticks, witches with a bad back, kind of odd, and an owl. But yeah, this just says made in the USA, US metal toy something company, New York City. So it's a really, really fun print and pattern. But again, I just got this for $7. So there's that one. The next one is also kind of like a little bell type thing, but it's a little bit different. It's not so like a traditional little ring bell. This is what that one looks like. So it does have like a little line right here, and there is a little ball in there that kind of shakes around. But this one has kind of a more scary witch down here at the bottom, and then there's a black cat, an owl, and 2 jack-o'-lanterns on this one. So this one will have to be displayed like this or whatever on a shelf. but it's still really, really cute. So I'm glad that she came down on the price because I did buy another expensive item that'll show at the end of this video. It'll be like the final item because it is very special and very old. So I think that's why she was so willing to come down on this, is because I did spend a good little bit of money on that thing. But nonetheless, these are still really, really fun. And I see these all the time at the antique fairs for way more money than what I paid for. So I feel like I got a really, really good deal spending $7 on these things. So it's actually really funny. We have, oh, I have like a little itch right there. We do have like the first bell. We have one very similar to that. That was my great grandma's, and she actually lived alone for many years. And so she tied that bell onto the bottoms of her curtains so that she would hear it if anybody was breaking into her home. So we still have that bell and it's still adorable. We love it. My mom uses it every year in her decorations, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of add some more that I found to at least my stash. I don't know who will end up getting that one of my great grandma's, but it's so cute. I love the little print on it. But yeah, I did decide to pick up some of these because they do remind me of her. And I just love all of the fun kind of vintage stuff. And then all of the images are just so fun. So anyway, okay, there's that one. Let me show you my last one. So this one is not really a bell of any sorts, but it is certainly a noisemaker. So this is what that one looks like. It is all orange, same thing on the side. Actually, this one says Kirchhoff Life of the Party Products, made in the USA in New Jersey. So this is just what that looks like. It has a moon with an owl. And why does the owl have a graduation cap? I just noticed that. I don't understand. But there is a witch up here on her broom. I'm a little thrown off. I didn't even realize the little graduation hat. That is so funny. People don't graduate in October. That's so random. Anyway, this one still makes noises. Okay, that's enough of that. So yeah, this one's in great shape. This one is really, really nice. Again, I don't know the age of these or how old they are or when they were first made, which is literally the same statement, just reworded 3 times. You get the point. But they're still really, really cute nonetheless. So I thought they were really fun. I just think they're so adorable. And I want to show you what they all look like put together. So let me grab those really quickly. So here they are all put together. They're really, really cute. It'd be fun if you kind of like put them all in a basket. It would be a very pricey decor piece. But they would be cute kind of sitting in a basket or on a tray of some sort, just for people to look at and admire if you do have people over for Halloween. Maybe for a Halloween party, they'd be really cute, just kind of sitting out as well. So yeah, I'll probably end up putting these in a hutch at some point or some sort of shelf display thing. They're so fun. I just really enjoy these little kind of small vintagey type things. So yeah, I don't know, they're so fun. They're really, really cool. They're so different and they're just, yeah, I love them. I think I got a very, very good deal. I don't know what else I could say about these little noisemakers, but I'm super obsessed with them. So I will certainly be on the lookout for more of these, but I will not break the bank for them because I know the antique sellers have a job to do by upping those prices. I get it. I respect the hustle, but I don't think that I personally need them that much. If it was something that I really, really loved, I would have no problem spending that kind of money. But in the meantime, I'll continue to look for these at estate sales and garage sales, and maybe I'll find some at a thrift store. You never know. So anyway, super cute. Okay, moving on. So this next item is certainly a reproduction. I found this at the Sacramento Antique Fair. I believe the seller wanted $17 and I think I offered $13 because that's literally all I had left in cash. It was like the last booth too, but he took my offer. So I paid $13 for this. Like I said, it is a reproduction. I can kind of point out why, but it's one of these vintage looking old jack-o'-lantern heads, and it has the little wire handle right here. But you can certainly tell that they printed out the little eyeball and mouth cut out from like Google Images or something, and they just taped it in there to give it that jack-o'-lantern look. Also, these eyebrows are very bold and perfect, so that was also kind of a little sign that this wasn't all that new. And I believe that all of the vintage ones are double-sided. So this one only has the face on one side and it is solid on the other. They did a pretty good job at making this look vintage. I might at some point kind of distress this, maybe add some kind of chalk to it or some like inking, kind of stuff that you would do for scrapbooking, and see if I can't distress this guy to make him look a little bit older than what he actually is. The inside literally, it's very plain. There's like a little bit of tissue in there, but it's very just white and just a little bit too perfect. So I think I'm going to take out this little face, maybe find a new one. And again, I could also distress that paper a little bit, like I said, with ink and chalk and things like that that you would do with scrapbook stuff. So that's kind of my plan for this guy. I still think that like the $13 price that I paid for this was a really, really good deal. He could certainly be repainted a darker orange because he is a bit vibrant and on the yellow side, but nonetheless, I still feel like I got a really, really good deal. I mean, when I saw it, I just kind of knew it wasn't old, but I just thought I would entertain the idea of asking how much he wanted for it. And the fact that he took 13 was like a huge win in my book anyway. So yeah, I still think he's really, really cute. If we were to take this out, let me see, I'll just kind of take this out and show you what it would look like without it. Yeah, they really taped that in there, didn't they? Nice packing tape. Oh, that is what nightmares are made of. That is very scary. Okay, so yeah, right there you can see a little bit more. That also makes it look a little bit more terrifying and vintage in and of itself. So maybe I won't put a face in there. Maybe I'll just put some like black tissue or something and just kind of make it look old that way. But it's still really, really cool nonetheless. So anyway, I think I actually prefer him without the eyeballs, little paper and mouth paper that just fell on the ground. So anyway, again, super, super cool. Again, $13 was a great deal compared to my last and final item, which is an actual vintage jack-o'-lantern that I got at that estate sale, that I got the noisemakers at in the house where that bunny essentially came from, even though I bought it at the fair. So anyway, okay, this is my second to last item. Let me get my official old vintage jack-o'-lantern head to share with you. So my last and final item, I picked up, like I said, a vintage jack-o'-lantern little pail thing. So basically this one sale had so many vintage items, I really had to contain myself. They had a bunch of these paper mache jack-o'-lantern heads and they literally started at $50. I believe that I paid $40 or $45 for mine, which is still an amazing deal because a lot of them are $60, $70 because they are so highly sought after, because they're very vintage and very kind of rare type items in my opinion. I don't see them all the time. So I was really excited to find one that they were willing to make a deal with me. So this one was the smallest one in the set, but this is what that looks like. So again, it has the little wire handle right here. It has kind of that old paper inside, and then very, very closely you can see the actual mouth and eyeballs, and that paper is so thin, it's literally flaking off. You can like, I don't know if you can kind of see in there, but the paper is just literally disintegrating. It's so old. And then on this side, this one has just one eyeball and the mouth, and then this one is missing the other eyeball right there. So I love this. I think this is so cool. And if you hold up the two jack-o'-lanterns side by side, the reproduction $13 one and this one, you can certainly see the age and wear and tear and the more legitimacy, I should say, comparing the two of them side by side. So here is this one. You know, I'll show the side where he has two eyes. So here is that one, and then here is this one. So they're very close, but you can certainly tell that this one is a lot newer. It doesn't have this kind of old look to it. So it's still really, really cool nonetheless, I'm not gonna lie. But just even like looking in on the inside, like this one's all white, this one's completely orange on the inside. You can tell. So yeah, so there's the two of them side by side. I don't know, you know, I'm not even gonna do that. There's like dust coming out of it just by like pulling a little bit of it. I don't want to mess up the, like, look, this is literally, oh shoot, where'd it go? This is literally one of the eyeballs. It was just like sitting in there. You can just, that paper has so much like weird texturing and it's just cracking and falling apart. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So again, these are, like I said, very, very highly sought after, very expensive. And like I said, I paid either $40 or $45 for this guy. So I think he's so cool. He's very, very fun. I would love to have a collection of these one day, but I also know that they are super expensive. So maybe one day I will certainly look into collecting more of these. But in the meantime, I'm happy with the two that I have. One I know for sure is super duper old. The other one I just don't really know about. So I'll have to do some research on them. So anyway, I'm just so glad that they decided to make a deal with me on all of my little goodies that I picked up from the sale. But nonetheless, I love it. It's still just so, so adorable, and I cannot wait to use this in my vintage Halloween decorations. So super, super cute. And again, I found this at an estate sale for either $40 or $45. It's been a while, so I can't really remember which one it is, but I know it was under $50 for sure. So anyway, I love it. So super cute. And that is my last and final item for this video. So let's close this video out now. So I know that I said this video was over, but I just picked up this little guy this weekend. I did not have it in time to film in my haul video, but I still wanted to share with you anyway, just because I don't know when my next vintage holiday decor haul will be. So that's why I'm going to be inserting this little clip in this video. But I found this at an antique store. I paid $25 for this. And if you don't know what it is a vintage blow mold. And this is one of those small ones. It's not the kind that kind of stands on the ground. This is certainly for your windows or your shelves. It is kind of like a little mini blow mold, but it's just so cute. I love this so much. The base down here has like these little embossed skeletons that are dancing and holding hands. And then on top of that is a black cat with a jack-o'-lantern at its feet. And then on its back, it's a very large jack-o'-lantern pumpkin head that I just think is just so adorable. I don't really know much about this as far as age goes or what company produced this way back when, but I do know that on eBay these go from anywhere between $20 to $50. So I feel like the $25 that I paid for this was a really, really good deal. So of course I see these all the time on Instagram from the like little vintage people, the vintage decor people that I follow on there. And now I have my own, so I'm super excited for this little guy. I will turn down my ring light in a minute and turn it on to show you. I don't really know how old the light bulb is inside, so maybe at some point I will replace it. But as far as everything else on this little blow mold goes, it is in like really good shape. Of course, there's like a little bit of paint chipping, but there's really not much. Like, I feel like the area down by the feet, of course, was done like that back when it was first produced. It doesn't really look like it's been that worn off over time. But other than that, there's no cracks, there's no dents, there's really nothing wrong with this little guy. So I was super excited to find him, and he's just so cute. So anyway, maybe right now I will dim down the light and just kind of show you what it looks like. So here he is with his light turned on. It's very cute. It's a little dim, of course, so maybe at some point I can put a brighter light bulb in there, but I just love him. I think he is so gosh darn cute, and I was just really excited to share this with you. So again, like I said, I didn't want to hold on to this for too long and keep it from you for who knows how long. So anyway, yes, that is my newest little Halloween vintage decor addition to all of my fun stuff. So anyway, yeah, that is that. I love it. I'm so super excited for it, and I do hope to find more of these in the future. They're very, very fun. So yes, anyway, with that though, let's officially close this video out now. Okay, so like I said, that is all I have for my vintage decor haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please let me know. That way I can make more of these videos, because I feel like sometimes I could just get in the habit of buying things, packing them away, and not really saying anything. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I will certainly film more. But in the meantime, stay tuned for the Christmas videos. I probably, like I said, have about 4 videos worth of stuff to haul that's all vintage at Christmas that I've been picking up since January. So lots of cute goodies, lots of stuff to share with you, so definitely stay tuned. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's different than what I have been doing on my channel for the last couple years. So let me know. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a vintage garage sale, antique, thrift store type video. But I love them. I love that they're so unique. You can't really just go to the store and buy the exact same thing. So I think that's really special and really cool too. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you'll be notified when I post new videos. And also be sure to turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be directly notified to your phone the second I upload a video. So definitely feel free to do that. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media pages in the meantime, definitely feel free to. I have Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I will leave all my little handles right down here as always. When I go to these Sacramento antique fairs, I have been posting little pictures and little stories and things like that of the stuff that I've been picking up. So some of these things might look a little familiar if you do follow me on there. I'll post little snippets here and there of the vintage stuff that I do pick up, or if I'm at an antique store, I also post about that as well. So anyway, that's that. I'm running out of breath. I am running out of steam. I hope you guys enjoyed this video in the meantime. And yeah, let me know if you collect vintage stuff as well. If you have any similar items or any of the same items, that would actually also be really cool. But yeah, definitely let me know. So anyway, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video.